Hello, race 6 and 7 in this America's Cup 34th against Team New Zealand and Oracle Team USA. Look at here, clouds will go away, we'll have a sunny day in Frisco, and I would like to talk to you about 4 points. First one is feeling the mood of the two teams before the pre-start, then about pre-start, then about downwind leg, and then about the upwind legs. First point then, the feeling of all the teams around. First one is changes, said Jimmy. We have the change here coming in the rubber boat. Ben Ainsley's on board. We knew it since yesterday because we saw him practicing on board with a John Kostecki jacket. John Kostecki here on the rubber boat with a big boss Russell Coutts. Even bigger boss Larry Ellison looking at the regatta in his own boat. Jury on a race comedy ready as well for the regatta. Jury on a fast boat, look at that. And Team New Zealand, quiet, confident, and I love this image of the back of a Kiwi boat with nobody behind a Dean Barker. I'll be back on this point, precise point. Point number 2 then, pre-start. First pre-start, only 12 knots of wind, very light, 1.5 knots of current coming in, fluid current coming in, and Team New Zealand need a light to go back on the line. So easy one for Oracle to lead and to slow down as they want to. Perfect start for Jamie Spittle, leading 7 seconds at the reaching mark. Second race, same day, race 7 then. More wind, 7 knots, more current, 1.8 coming in. So maybe the favorable position is outside from Team New Zealand, as usual, what they did. And a goal then for Oracle is try not to break the overlap, and with a very good timing, and they miss a good timing, late 2 seconds to speed up. And Team New Zealand, perfect timing, 38 knots on the gun, very good job. Team New Zealand ahead for second race at the reaching mark. Second point then, downwind leg, first regatta number 6. We have Oracle leading and having a bad first jab, not very confident with the maneuver, so they give Team New Zealand the opportunity to escape, to do one more extra jab, to split at the downwind leg. Look here, very obvious that the game is open now for next upwind leg. Second regatta, close to the same, but Oracle is behind. Same problem, how to split, and they couldn't split because very confident in the maneuvers. Team New Zealand is saying, listen,
it should be set up to match.
We match those guys and we cover every time, so they end up in a lay line with then no split on a very close game for the next upwind leg. Point 3 then, upwind leg. Let's start with the first regatta, number 6. Oracle ahead 7 seconds at the leeward gate, and they tack and tack again. Team New Zealand coming back every time starboard, and at the third cross, Team New Zealand allowed to bear away more than 60 degrees because port boat Oracle did bear away before. Crossing head to head, very dangerous one. Oracle going down as a port boat, not having the right of way and losing a lot here, and they end up 43 seconds behind at the top mark. Horrible, horrible upwind leg. Even worse, the second regatta. Oracle was behind 7 seconds at the leeward mark, and they have been hammered by Team New Zealand, sending back in the current, and you can see here down Alcatraz how well Team New Zealand is sailing just in the border of the current. It has been a terrible leg, and listen to this one. Oracle behind 1 kilometer at the top mark. A horrible upwind leg. Conclusion then, conclusion in 3 points. First one, speed. It's for me totally bizarre that there's such a top-level design team from Oracle Racing managed to give to the sailors such a slow boat upwind, especially in the speed mode, especially in the tack. Terrible for the sailors. 7 point maneuvers, for sure Team New Zealand is maneuvering a lot better. Maybe this is coming from the deck layout. I will come back on this particular point. And a final conclusion. Where are we today? Today we are Team Oracle with 0 points. Team New Zealand 6 points, 3 points to victory. The cup with no bottom is more and more full of Kiwis, close to be full up 100%. And next is 2 races a day. What could happen? Breakdown for the Kiwis? I don't hope so. Ben Ainsley better and better involved in the regattas, that's for sure, but I'm not convinced this will be enough to be faster upwind. Let's have a good day and a good luck.